this point, what do you know about UAB?
So far we know they've got a bunch of athletes. Defensively, they're going to bring a lot of stuff to the table. In last week's South Carolina game, they were bringing pressures each down or each play, and they were just trying to give South Carolina a different look. So I'm guessing that's what they're going to try to do to us.
I mean, you're 3-0. You couldn't have done any better.
Right.
Are there still things that you think, wow, we've come all this way, but we've still got all this other stuff to take care of?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think that's why Coach Meyer says it's scary how good of a team we can beat, just because that, we've put up a lot of points as an offense, and, we've done good things, but at the same time there's been some big things that we haven't done well, or like this past week in Cal, we didn't finish them off, and in the third quarter there were a lot of, a lot of drives stalled out, and we had a lot of 3-and-outs. So if we capitalize on some of those drives, and we could easily put up a lot more points. No, not really. I mean, obviously defenses know that Braxton is a great football player, and they obviously try stopping him. Cal had a spy on him the whole game, but I wouldn't say defenses try to not let Braxton run the ball or try to hone in on plays when he is going to run the ball. It's they're going to run their normal defenses against us, but like Cal did, they had a spy on Braxton the whole game, and it slowed him down a little bit, but Braxton's going to be running the ball. Trust me, he's going to get his amount of carries each game.
Look at that, and what did you all learn as a defense from that?
I feel like we just go into every week. We try to fly to the ball, contain the offense on the edges, and the coaches, they really harp on us just keeping leverage on the offense every play. I mean, it was a couple times we lost leverage, but I mean, that's what practice is for. So far I have from Cal, Miami, of Ohio. They have some talent. They had some talented players. We saw that on film. We knew what their go-to plays were, who their go-to guys were, and I feel like that's gonna be the same this week against UAB. I feel like I played decent. Had a missed tackle at the end of the game. Can't afford those type of mistakes late during the stretch like that. But I mean, it's just something I can learn from down the stretch. Came up with a big play at the end of the game. Coaches were talking about it the whole second half. Somebody got to make a big play, and it was me that stepped up that time.
Yeah, I know our receivers. Coach Meyer was hard on them a lot at first, just because of our passing attack last year. And, they work super hard. They've all worked super hard. We got a bunch of receivers that can play. And, yeah, it's starting to show out there, as you can see now. The biggest thing would be putting together a whole game. That's one thing we've been talking about is we haven't put together a whole game on offense. And, Miami week we started kind of slow. And last week we started good and then we slowed down a little bit. So I think putting together a complete game is something that we want to see this week.